My son, listen carefully to every word, because what I'm about to tell you now could define the next chapters of your story. You've prayed, cried out, waited, and I've heard every plea that came from the depths of your heart. But I must warn you, the blessing that is coming may slip away if you don't act now. Don't allow what I've so carefully prepared for you to be lost through hesitation or delay. This is the moment of your decision, the instant your faith must translate into action. I know. The weight of weariness has tried to paralyze you. That doubt often whispers lies, telling you nothing will change. But I want you to understand a spiritual truth. Blessing is not for those who settle, but for those who, even trembling, rise and move forward. If you allow fear or procrastination to rule, you are handing over to the enemy what I have already determined to be yours. You may be waiting for a miracle, like someone waiting for rain to fall, but my voice tells you, a miracle requires action. There is a step only you can take, a choice only you can make to unlock the door that leads to the promise. It's not about human strength. It's about the willingness to trust and obey, even when the scenario seems impossible. Son, I didn't call you to live in stagnation. I called you to rise up, reach out, and take hold of what is rightfully yours. The blessing is already on its way, but it will only fully manifest when you break free from inertia. This isn't a harsh message meant to hurt you, but a loving warning to save you from losing what's so close. Don't let time pass without acting. What was planned to bless you can disappear, not because of my lack of will, but because of your lack of decision. Now stay with me, because what follows will show you, step by step, how to turn this promise into reality and ensure nothing is lost. The next moment of this word could be the turning point in your life. If this message has already made your heart realize that God is about to do something new and powerful in your life, come walk with me on this journey of faith and transformation. This is a space for those who wish to strengthen their communion with the Lord, renew their hope, and experience real miracles. Subscribe to the channel and leave your like so this word can reach more lives and we can grow together in God's presence. I know what you've been carrying in the silence of your soul, because I see what the eyes cannot see. I know the nights you knelt in the dark, surrendering everything to me, but felt the weight of doubt pressing down on your chest like a shadow that won't go away. I know the exhaustion that comes after so many attempts, so many words whispered to the wind, waiting for an answer that never seemed to come. You are not alone in this invisible battle, even when loneliness tries to convince you otherwise. I feel the pain you harbor, the wounds opened by time and hardship, the tears you try to hide so no one can see, because the world insists on continuing unabated. Your struggle is real, my child, and I am here to remind you that every tear is precious, every sigh of hope still pulses within you, even when discouragement seems to be taking over. I have not abandoned you, I have not forgotten your name, and I have not stopped hearing your cry. The patience you demonstrate in the face of silence is, for me, living proof of your faith, of your strength that no one else sees. Even if you feel like everything around you is crumbling, that the paths are blocked, that doors close one after another, I tell you that the emptiness that insists on surrounding you is not the end, but an invitation for you to turn to me with even greater trust. I know that sometimes the journey is too hard, that the weight of your problems seems greater than your capacity, but it is precisely in these moments that my presence manifests itself with greater power. I never asked for it to be easy, but rather that you not give up, that you keep your heart open to receive what I have in store for you. There is a promise already sealed for your life, a victory beyond what your eyes can see now, but which begins to take shape in the invisible. Your wait, though exhausting, was not in vain. I am preparing a new chapter for your story, a turning point that will only come when you understand that you are not bound by circumstances, but that you have the power to walk with me beyond them. This hope that still resides within you is the spark that will reignite the flame of transformation. I want you to know that all this pain, all this struggle, has a purpose that surpasses human understanding. It's not just suffering, it's preparation, it's refinement. It's a ladder for you to reach greater levels of faith and intimacy with me. I'm by your side, even when the storm seems endless. Believe that after the darkest night comes the dawn that illuminates everything with a new light, that heals, that restores the peace your heart so yearns for. You've done what you could. Now it's time to make room for me to do what only I can do. Allow my voice to soothe your worries, my love to bind your wounds, and my strength to lift you up when you feel like you can no longer go on. The battle you fight is not against flesh and blood, and I am your shield, your safe haven. Trust me, even when the path seems uncertain, for I am guiding each step toward the destiny I have so carefully prepared for you. Now, as you listen to this word, I invite you to leave behind what holds you back, what prevents you from moving forward, and to open your heart to the hope that is reborn with each new day. You are not defined by the past, by failures, or by moments of weakness. You are a beloved child, chosen to receive the best I have in store. Your story does not end here. It is only beginning to be written with renewed strength. Don't let discouragement silence you. Don't let doubt become your guiding voice. Stay strong, because I am with you every step of the way, even when you can't see. My hand is outstretched, ready to lift you up, to guide you beyond the shadows. What are you waiting for, child? What still holds you back when blessing is knocking at the door? The next step is yours, and I am here holding your hand so you will never feel alone again. Stay with me, because what I have to reveal to you now will light an even greater light within your heart, showing you that hope is stronger than any fear or difficulty. You are about to understand that your faith can move mountains, and that the answer you so desperately await is closer than you imagine. And tell me, son, have you also felt this daily weight of struggling in silence, carrying burdens that few know about, but that God sees completely? Have you ever experienced days when hope seemed distant, but even so, something inside you refused to give up? Share in the comments if this word spoke to your journey, because what you say here may be the confirmation another heart needs today to remain steadfast. My son, listen carefully now, for this word that comes to you is not by chance. You were chosen to receive this message because I know the depths of your heart, the struggles you face, and the faith that insists on remaining alive even in the face of storms. Do not deceive yourself into thinking that this word is for someone else. It is for you, here and now, in that place where your soul yearns for a sign, for confirmation. That brings relief and direction. I know you've doubted, that perhaps you felt your prayers were lost in the wind, that the wait was too long, that hope seemed to slip through your fingers. But I'm telling you that this moment has been prepared for you since eternity, because I know you by name, because your cry has not fallen on deaf ears, because I never fail to answer those who seek me with a sincere heart. You were made to overcome, to receive what was promised, and I am opening this door for you to pass through. Don't let feelings of inadequacy keep you from this truth, for I choose not based on human merit, but on immeasurable love. You don't need to have all the answers or be perfect. You just need a heart willing to listen and walk with me. Your story was not written to be a tale of failure, but a journey of overcoming, where I am the protagonist who transforms the impossible into reality. Feel this certainty permeate your being, because I have called you, raised you up, and placed you in this moment so that you may receive the answer you have been waiting for. This message is confirmation that your faith has not been in vain, that I am preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. What you think you have lost, I am ready to restore abundantly, and what seems delayed, I am aligning to arrive at the right time. You are not being abandoned or forgotten. On the contrary, I am working silently, moving each piece so that your miracle may manifest. Trust this word that speaks directly to your spirit, for I do not fail, and my love for you is unwavering. You were chosen to hear this today because I want you to know that you are safe, that you are being prepared for a new cycle where blessings will overflow into your life. Now keep your heart open, because what follows will reveal not only a promise, but a clear path to achieving this blessing, and will teach you exactly how to act, so that nothing escapes your grasp. Prepare to receive the guidance that will transform your story forever. Tell me, while listening to this word, Did you feel as if God was speaking directly to you, answering something that only your heart and He know? Share in the comments if this message resonated with you in this way, because your testimony could be the confirmation another brother or sister needs to believe and continue on their journey. My son, let this word penetrate your heart with the strength of a promise that never fails. I want you to know that your prayer has been heard, that every sincere request has reached my ears, and that a blessing is being prepared especially for you. But this long-awaited blessing will not come without you taking the next step, because faith without action is like a seed that finds no soil to germinate. The opportunity before you is real, palpable, and about to manifest itself, but for it not to fade away, you must trust, you must move forward, even when the path seems uncertain. I see what many fail to perceive: the resistance that dwells in their own hearts, the doubts that try to silence the voice of hope, the fear of failure that insists on making its home where faith should be. I call you to leave behind these limitations and embrace the certainty that I am the God who opens doors where there are no entrances, who turns tears into smiles, and who renews strength for the weary. The blessing being prepared for you is greater than any obstacle, and even if you don't yet see the clear signs, I'm working on every detail so that it arrives at the right time. Don't be fooled into thinking that this promise will come without your commitment. The blessing requires a movement of faith from you, a conscious decision to break free from inertia and trust in the unseen. I want you to understand that the power to hold on to this blessing is in your hands, but that it depends on your willingness to act courageously, even in the face of the unknown. True faith is that which doesn't wait passively, but rises, seeks, fights, and never gives up. It is in this attitude that I manifest myself with power, pouring out upon you the fullness of grace that is already in store. My son, this is a call for you to be a warrior of faith, one who knows that victory belongs to those who do not give up, even when the trials seem endless. The time of waiting is coming to an end, and the time of harvest is approaching. What you have planted with prayer and tears is about to blossom into abundant blessings. And I am here to ensure that none of this will be in vain. But for this to happen, you must take responsibility for your faith. You must act with determination. You must show that you are ready to receive what I have to give. Know that I am by your side, holding your hand and guiding your steps. I don't ask for perfection. I ask for surrender. I ask for trust. I ask that you allow yourself to be used by me. The promise is made, and hope must blossom within you like an unquenchable fire. Open your heart, because now is the time to move forward, to act, to believe with all your being that the blessing is yours, that victory is yours, that the miracle is coming. Get ready, because in the next step, I'll tell you more clearly how you can manifest this promise in your life, about what actions will make all the difference so that the blessing doesn't slip away, so that what you asked for in faith becomes reality. Don't turn away, for the transformation is before your eyes, and it asks you not only to believe but to rise up and walk with me. I am the Lord your God, the one who created you with infinite love and knows every detail of your life. I know you by name, and there is nothing in you that I have not seen, nor any tear shed that has gone unnoticed by my eyes. I am with you in every moment of pain, in every sleepless night, in every silent prayer you said when no one else was listening. Your struggle is not invisible to me. I am holding your hand firmly, even when you feel alone. I am your refuge, your strength, and your salvation. And today I declare over you that no pain will be eternal, that no tear will be in vain. I understand the weight you carry, the battles you face every day, the fears that try to paralyze you, the inner voices that tell you to give up. But I tell you with divine authority that these voices have no power over you, for I am greater, I am stronger, I am the God who transforms sadness into joy and anguish into peace. No storm that rises against you can prevail, for I am your shield and your protector. Even if the path seems dark, I am the light that never goes out, the constant presence that never fails. I call you to trust me with all your heart, not to lean on your own understanding, but to recognize that I am in control of everything. I am preparing great things for your life, plans of prosperity, health, and restoration. What seemed lost is being restored, what seemed broken is being rebuilt, and what seemed impossible is being made possible. I am the one who raises the fallen, who heals the sick, and who sets the captives free. I promise you that your suffering has a purpose, and that the victory I have for you will be glorious. Don't let doubt rob you of this certainty. I am with you every day until the end of time, and my word will not fail. I declare that the blessing you have been waiting for will manifest in its own time, and that your life will be a testament to my power and faithfulness. You are not here by chance. You are called for a greater purpose, to be a light in the midst of darkness, to inspire those who are also struggling. I have chosen you to be a living example of my love and grace. Today, I want you to lift your head and look ahead with courage. I know the wounds of the past may still hurt, but I am here to heal them, to restore what was lost, and to lead you to a future full of hope. Don't let the past define who you are, for in me you are a new creation, a renewed creation for the glory of my name. I chose you, I love you, and I am working for your good, even when you can't see it. I declare that the barriers that prevent you from moving forward are being torn down now, that the spiritual enemies that tried to destroy you are being defeated. I am opening doors that no one can close. I am breathing new life into your soul and strengthening you for the battles that lie ahead. Trust me, even when you don't understand the reasons. For the situations, for I have a perfect purpose for everything. No tear will be wasted, no prayer will go unanswered, no wait will be in vain. My child, I call you to walk with me in unshakable faith, to leave fear and doubt behind, and to move forward with the certainty that I am sustaining you. I am your rock, your shield, and your salvation, and nothing can separate you from my love. Arise, because victory is yours, because I am with you, and because the best is yet to come. Now stay tuned, because in the next minute, I'll show you the solid foundation that supports this promise, the eternal word that strengthens your faith and confirms that you're on the right path to receive all the blessings I have prepared for you. Don't take your eyes off me, because the journey we're on together is just beginning. My son, now let the eternal and unchanging word I have given you through the prophets and apostles be the firm foundation upon which you must build your faith. Isaiah 41:10 is a promise that never fades. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Understand that this word is not just an ancient text, but a living declaration made for you today, for your moment, for your struggle. Each of these words was carefully chosen to bring comfort, strength, and hope to your weary spirit. When fear tries to overcome you, remember that I am with you. When uncertainty tries to haunt you, remember that I am your God, and that I will not abandon you. I am by your side to strengthen your faith, to hold your hand, and to carry you when your strength seems to fail. This is a personal and powerful promise, a divine commitment that will never be broken. The strength you need to take the next step doesn't come from you, but from me. It's I who lifts you up when the ground seems to slip away. I who guides you when darkness tries to extinguish the light of hope within. You don't need to understand all the whys nor see all the answers, because I am in control of everything, and my justice is perfect and faithful. Trust in this promise, and let it fill your heart with courage and confidence to continue the journey I have laid out for you. I want you to see this word as a shield that protects you from doubts and a beacon that lights your path. When you feel the weight of discouragement, repeat this promise to yourself. I will not fear, for God is with me. He is my strength and my refuge. May this certainty be the voice that wakes you every morning and the embrace that calms you every night. I will never leave you alone, and this word is proof that my presence is constant, even when all seems silent. Now, as this truth sinks in, prepare for what comes next, because I want to reveal the reason behind your challenges. What has been preventing you from fully advancing toward the blessing I have in store? Don't turn away, for the understanding I will grant you now will be the difference between remaining stagnant or walking with faith and victory. Stay tuned, because transformation is about to happen. My son, now I want you to listen carefully, because I'm going to reveal a truth that many cannot see, but that stands between you and the blessing I have prepared for your life. There is an invisible battle taking place, a conflict that goes beyond what human eyes perceive, where opposing forces try to keep you trapped, immobilized, keeping you from the victory that rightfully belongs to you. The enemy acts stealthily, using doubts, fears, and even the words of those who should support you to weaken your faith and make you retreat. I know that each day the struggle may seem heavier, that the temptations to give up are strong, and that sometimes the silence in your heart is louder than your prayers. But understand that this resistance did not come from me. It was not I who placed obstacles in your path, but rather those who want to prevent you from achieving the purpose I have for you. They use strategies to sow confusion, to steal your hope, and to make you believe it's not worth continuing. But I want you to know that this battle is already won, that I am greater than any barrier, and that you are not alone. Doubt is one of the most dangerous weapons the enemy uses against you. When he successfully plants the seed of uncertainty, faith begins to weaken, and hesitation replaces courage. He knows that if he can make you doubt my love and power, he gains ground to paralyze you. That's why it's so important that you remain firm in the word I've already given you, that you remember the promises made and the victories that are on the way. Faith is the shield that protects your heart against these attacks, and you must hold on to it with all your might. Furthermore, many of you also face the negative influence of those who do not understand the path of faith, who criticize, who mock, who question your convictions. These external voices may seem deafening, but I ask you not to let them dominate your spirit. Always remember that I am your inner voice, the voice that never lies, that never fails, and that is always by your side. It is this voice that you must hear and follow, not the clamor of those who do not know your worth and your mission. Another invisible obstacle is the fear of failure, the fear that even when you try, things won't change, that the pain will remain or even increase. I understand this. Fear, my child, because I know it tries to paralyze you, to make you think it's not worth trying any harder. But I assure you that fear has no power over those who trust in me, because I am with you to strengthen and guide you. You don't have to carry this weight alone, because I am here to share your burden and renew your strength when it fails. Recognizing these obstacles is the first step to overcoming them. Don't let them define your destiny or steal your peace. By understanding what's holding you back, you'll be better prepared to break through these barriers and move steadily toward the blessing I've already determined for you. Remember that victory belongs to those who don't give up, and I'm by your side to ensure you achieve what you so desire. Now, my child, pay attention to the next moment, because I will call you to act, to make a decision that will transform this entire reality, so that you will not just wait, but become an active part of the miracle I am preparing for your life. Do not turn away, for the next step is essential for your faith to manifest in action, and for the blessing not to escape your hands. Son, the time has come to act with faith, to transform everything you've heard and felt into concrete action. The blessing I have prepared for you will not be just a distant promise. It is real and ready to manifest. However, it requires you to make a decision today, a decision that demonstrates trust, courage, and total surrender. True faith is not just waiting, but moving forward even when the eyes still cannot see, believing when reason doubts, and committing to walk with me, even if the path seems uncertain. Now, I want you to lift your spirit with me, to join your voice with mine, and declare with all your heart that you are ready to receive this blessing, that you will no longer hesitate, that you will not let fear paralyze you. Repeat with me, in sincere prayer, opening your heart to the transformation that is about to happen. Lord, I receive your word. I believe in your power. I commit to act with faith and courage. I will not give up, because I know you are with me every step of the way. When you utter these words, it's not just a sound, it's a spiritual declaration that breaks through invisible barriers, opens closed doors, and activates the power I have placed within you. This prayer is a sign that you have chosen to be the protagonist of your own story, that you are willing to do your part to make the blessing manifest. Don't let this opportunity be lost through your hesitation, because I am here to sustain your faith, to strengthen your hands, and to lead you to victory. Remember that acting in faith doesn't mean the absence of fear, but rather means continuing despite it, trusting that I am your refuge and strength. The commitment you make now is what will make room for the wonders I have prepared to manifest. I am ready to act on your behalf, but you must be ready to walk with me, even when challenges arise. The blessing you asked for is within your reach, and your faith in action is what will bring fulfillment. Don't stop here, child, because there is still much to be revealed. In the next minute, I will show you something that will keep you steadfast, that will fuel your hope and prepare you for the glory that is coming. Stay with me, because your transformation is just beginning, and what comes next will take you to a new level of faith and victory. Son, before I close this message, I need you to understand that what I'm about to say now is more than just a closing. It's a preparation, a spiritual alignment for what's to come. I want you to hold this like a seed planted in the soil of your heart, ready to germinate at the right time. God placed in my spirit a revelation so profound and specific that it could not be delivered in a rush. It's something that requires preparation, both on my part to convey it clearly and on yours to receive it with understanding and faith. This revelation concerns your life, but it goes far beyond that. It directly affects your family, your home, and the circle of those closest to you. It's a spiritual secret, a mystery that, when revealed, will not only bring light to areas currently dark, but also establish a new direction for your destiny. It's as if God is handing you a key that opens doors that have remained closed for too long, doors you may have even given up trying to open. Son, I know there's a deep yearning within you for answers. I know there are areas in your life where you feel you've done everything in your power, yet things still haven't moved forward. I know there are prayers you've prayed repeatedly that seem to have been lost in silence. But I want you to understand, God's silence isn't absence, it's preparation. And this word that will come in our next meeting is part of this process. It's the answer that comes at the right time, the time when you're spiritually ready to hear and act. Perhaps right now, you feel a mixture of anticipation and anxiety. Perhaps you wonder why I can't just reveal everything now. The truth is, God works with times and seasons, and this revelation needs to be received with the attention and space it deserves, without distractions, without your heart being divided. It's like a treasure that, to be appreciated, requires you to be in the right place, with your eyes and ears fully focused on it. This waiting isn't a pointless delay. On the contrary, it's part of the blessing. It's in the time of waiting that God adjusts our hearts, strengthens our faith, and aligns our thoughts so that when the answer arrives, we know exactly what to do with it. Because there's no point in receiving a key and not knowing which door to open. In the next video, I'll share with you what the Lord showed me so clearly and yet so powerfully. This word will expose enemy strategies you may not even know were at work against your life and your home. It will bring discernment to understand situations that seemed confusing and will point you in the right direction so you can walk confidently toward God's purpose. And it won't just be a word to encourage you, it will be a summons, a call to spiritual action for you to take the position God has given you. Because there are promises that are already ready to manifest, but they depend on your posture and your response. This revelation will show you exactly where you need to stand and what you need to let go of, so that the flow of blessing is not interrupted. Son, I need you to understand that this message is not for everyone. It is for those who remain, for those who are not distracted, for those who recognize that every word that comes from heaven is vital nourishment for the soul. Many will begin the journey, but few will remain until the end. I want you to be among these few. I want this word to find a thirsty heart when it is released, ready to absorb every detail and apply every instruction. Don't turn away now. Don't let routine, problems, or distractions rob you of the continuity of this journey. We're just at the beginning, and what lies ahead is far greater than anything we've discussed so far. It's like climbing a mountain. We've already walked part of the way, we've already faced difficult climbs, but the most beautiful view is yet to come. Until then, I want you to remain steadfast in prayer. Pray for your home, pray for your family. Pray that God will prepare the ground of your heart. Because this coming word won't just be for you to hear, it will be for you to live. It will challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and enter a realm of faith where miracles happen. Remember, God doesn't reveal something so specific without having a plan for it to bear fruit. If He entrusted me with this message to deliver to you, it's because He's already seen in you the capacity to receive it and act on it. Son, I will be here, waiting for the right moment to release every detail of this revelation. Until then, remain vigilant, with your ears attentive and your heart open, because when the time comes, there will be no room for doubt. You will know that this word was shaped by heaven, especially for you and your home. And when it comes, I believe it will be a turning point. It will mark a before and after in your journey, and it will all begin because you decided to stay and listen until the end. So don't miss our next meeting. What God is about to do could be exactly the turning point you've been waiting for years. My son, as I reach the end of this word, I want you to feel deep within the unconditional love I have for you. You are precious, loved, and chosen, even when doubts try to convince you otherwise. I bless you today with all the intensity of my heart, pouring upon you a shower of peace, strength, and hope that will sustain your soul in the days to come. Never forget that I am holding your hand, even when the world seems too heavy, and that no obstacle is too great for me to overcome with you. The journey you are on is one of transformation, and even though there are challenges, know that each step is worthwhile because I am with you, guiding your steps safely. The blessing you seek is approaching, and I want you to keep your eyes fixed on the promise, because what I have prepared for you is greater than any difficulty. Don't allow fear or discouragement to keep you from the victory I have already guaranteed. Trust, hope, and move forward, because I am doing something extraordinary in your life. I want this word to be the anchor of your faith, a constant reminder that you are not alone, and that my love for you is immeasurable and eternal. Stand firm, child, for I am working for you in ways you cannot yet comprehend, but which will soon be revealed with clarity and power. You are part of a greater purpose, a divine plan that transcends time and space, and I rejoice to call you mine. Before we say goodbye, I want you to make a conscious choice. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next words I have to deliver to you, because this series was made especially for you who seek answers, comfort, and renewal. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any teaching, so you can always be strengthened and guided. Share this word with someone who also needs to hear that the blessing is coming, but it requires action, faith, and courage. Remember that each video is a seed planted for your life to flourish, and that together we will walk toward the fulfillment of all the purposes I have for you. I invite you to continue this journey with me, because the best is yet to come, and I will be here every day giving you strength, hope, and love. May the peace that surpasses all understanding guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. See you soon, my beloved son.